All right. The first time we see Effie, she's in the room. Now she's getting prepared to go off to Stanford. Well, at least that's what she's thinking in her mind. I don't know if she ever, well, she had that interview that she was doing in the first half, and Kane shows up. He's like, man, what's going on? She's like, man, nothing much, Kane. I'm just trying to get out of the game. He's like, I know that, but listen, I've been talking to Noma and I've been piecing things together. What we need you to do is to get into that computer and, saying, do your do, 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 do. We need you to get in there and do some hacking. And Effie's like, man, hacking on what? He said, look, there's a cop. And this cop got some information. We need to get in the database. She's like, all right, I can hack a computer, but you got to get me to a police officer's computer. Now, this all sounds good, but you're not just going to be like a computer that isn't secure is not just going to have access to like the database. But that's just us thinking too far. You have to enter like your CAC and you're gonna have to enter it, it's gonna have to be secured, everything. But anyway, Kane is like, listen, you go over there, we can get this, we can prove that it was the Russians. Now, do you think that any of them Russians were snitching? And Effie's like, hell no, them Russians, they ain't like y'all, they ain't gonna be doing no snitching now. The Russians, they gonna tell it like it is. They gonna keep it funky. They gonna keep it 1,000 wow. Kane's like, man, are you sure? She's like, yeah, man, I'm sure. I wouldn't lie about that, Kane. So he's like, all right, well, bet. We still got to hack into a computer. She said, all right, well, how are we going to do it? You want me to just go by myself? He's like, nah. We're going to get you out the game. You're going to go to Stanford. You're going to go across the country. You're going to go to Stanford. We're going to get you out. She said, Kane, I ain't got the money for that. Kane said, it don't even matter. I'm going to get you that money. I'm going to make Noma believe everything that I'm saying. We're going to get you out of here safe and sound, even though you still want Tariq. Now, Effie, which we confirmed, Effie is an opportunist. I've been saying this, and y'all been telling me Effie was good. Noma called out Effie this week. I don't hear anybody in the chat talk about Mo. Effie is good. No, Effie is an opportunist. Effie is willing to do whatever she can to get up out of here. And I don't mean that, and I don't mean like being good to one or loyal to one. Effie is loyal to no one. Effie will sleep in bed to bed to bed to find a way out the game. Right now, Kane looks like he's the sucker. I mean, brother, that's going to help her out the game. Now, she doesn't believe that the Russians are telling. Kane is trying to convince Noma, but this is all because they don't know that everyone in the family, the Tejadas, they fucking it up for everyone. They just think that it's the Russians, but it ain't the Russians. Don Carter and them have already been piecing this shit together. Plus, we got Drew. Lord knows what Drew's been telling inside of that goddamn jail. But we know that it ain't the Russians. But Kane doesn't know that yet. So what do? They go over to Brayden's room. And Brayden is on that. Brayden in here wilding out. Now, I'll check these pre-orders. All right, we got the little fanny bag. Pre-order items, 214. There ain't no events. There ain't no campus venue. 283 t-shirts, 173 bottles. They ain't got nothing since they got fired. Export to sale, import options, pre-orders. Well, Brayden is in here stressing out, y'all. Brayden is in here stressing out. God damn, man, we need to make some money. And just like all of us, just like all of us, whenever we get stressed, say you got a long day, you go to work, you come home, you stressed out, you go into the refrigerator, you're looking, you ain't got none of your favorite comfort drink, you ain't got no drinky drink, you know what I mean? You ain't got no water, well, cold water at least. I don't know how people drink room temperature water. Those people you gotta watch. Room temperature drinkers, you gotta watch them people. So you pat yourself down and you like, man, I ain't got no snacks, no water. And then you find like a little valve in your pocket. Okay, what is this? Is this expired? You put a little bit on your hand just to see if it, because you want to smell it. Just like you open up the milk, you smell the milk. Oh, that milk is spoiled. You know what I'm saying? So whatever's in this little vial, you take it out, you put a little bit on your hand, and you just smell it. You just get a good whiff of it to see if it's expired or not. We've all done it. Everyone's done it. You get home, you're trying to relax, you're trying to see if something is spoiled or not. So Brayden is in here stressed out. He's in here stressed out. But guess what? Kane shows up. And when that stress kicks in and Kane shows up, it's like, man, what do y'all want? What do y'all want? Brayden is in here. He called up trying to check the inventory, and they told him, listen, we need your assistance. Brayden like, man, what do y'all want me to do, man? Like, listen, there's a house we need you to break into. You need to get this computer. Now, Effie, she ain't really saying much. She does understand that completing this task, she's been using Kane. This is one step closer. Now, this is Effie's story, so we really don't care what Brayden is talking about. But Brayden does say, hey, man, I'm not trying to do this silly shit, dog. Like, y'all come up in here and y'all need me and y'all telling me I got to do this. But Effie's like, all right, Kane, you're a little too rough on him. But listen, Brayden, me and you, we need to go take care of this. We need to go hacking this damn computer. So I'm looking at it like, man, if I'm Brayden, hell no. Kim said, nah, Mo, we ain't doing that. So y'all ain't never checked to see if something's expired by smelling it. You know what I'm saying? Like you go in there like, ooh, something is expired in here. You took a whiff of it. You know what I mean? But Effie, look, Effie is quiet. Effie's like, all right, fuck it, Kane. Hey, Brayden, we can do this, man, because Effie knows that if she does just enough, she makes Kane happy, do a little dance for him, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. That means Kane is gonna do whatever for Effie. She's got to throw that thing on him. You know, when they get to throwing that thing on you, nigga get to doing some crazy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, then you ready to go head on out. Exactly. Where is it at? Brayden, Brayden is high, but Brayden was like, hey, listen, let me get the whole operation, not just here, but to all the campuses. Effie said that's a done deal. Whenever someone gives up business like that, you know that they either doing something shady or they're trying to get away from it because they know it's about to fail. What up, Kendall? So when Effie said that, that's why I was like, oh Lord, it's over with for Effie. She's completely checked out the game. But of course, we know that Kane doesn't care. Kane is going to continue on being Kane, man. Kane Tejada, bro. I tell you, man, it's something about these suckers. I mean, brothers on this show. So they pull up to the house and Kane, wait a minute. With everything that is going on, why the hell does Kane still have unalive Ramirez's jacket and pants? Like, why does Kane still have an NYPD officer, a dead one's whole uniform? Like, who just keeps that laying around? Let me keep this in the trunk of my Range Rover in case I get pulled over. Like, who keeps that? It's been some years since Ramirez has died. It's been at least 3 semesters because Tariq is about to graduate. This nigga just NYPD. Well, we're here now, y'all. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Y'all gonna hop out. And if anything goes down, just make it look like a burglary. You know what I'm saying? Make it look like some niggas came in there and did some robbing, do some unthinkable things, piss on the walls, drink all the orange juice out the refrigerator. Can y'all do that? I will say this though, Kane has car seat covers though. So if any blood or anything gets on these seats, you can just remove this. So that's a good thing right there. Yeah, the mother was clapping Monet. I don't even like saying clapping. The Ramirez was knocking Monet down, but they had to cover that whole murder up. Why would you keep Ramirez's jacket if Ramirez was killed with Ramirez's badge number? That right there is automatic prison. I know it's TV. We just, you know what I'm saying? We overthinking it, but that's what we do over here. We overthink. But anyway, these two, they got to act like they didn't got in a car wreck. So they show up to Nico's house, to his wife's house, because they had to get them addresses. Now, when they get here, listen, if anyone shows up to your house in 2024 and they don't have a cell phone on them, they did have a cell phone. If they don't have a cell phone on them, if they said they notified the police, then let them sit outside till the police come and identify them. Never, ever let anyone in your house. They talk about, excuse me, ma'am, but you see who they did this to. They ain't gonna do that to none of us. They not like us. Cause I would have looked through the door and said, who the fuck is these niggas on my doorstep? It's a white boy with his head cracked open and a black girl. Y'all need to get the fuck off my yard. If you call the police, then wait for the police on the curb. You cannot enter this domain. If you call the police, I'll call them also to verify. But you will not be entering into my house. They talk about let us in here. Hell no, you're not about to put that blood on my goddamn carpet. And her husband's NYPD. Hey, Nico, there's some niggas over here. Did someone get called to the house? So they get up in the house. She's like, oh my God. Do you do you do you need a band-aid? So they like, yeah. And Effie like, well, let me go to the bathroom and clean up a little bit, get this blood off of me. You can go clean up right here. If you go clean up, you clean up right. You're not about to go and walk around my house. So Effie goes in the back. She runs the water because what we're really here for is to hack into this computer. Now she goes in the back and she finds this laptop and she gets straight to it. Now I'm not sure what file she's actually looking for, but she's doing a run code program.exe. Exe, my bad. So I'm trying to read this code. Tubi, okay, Jokovu, Nabufu, Ababodu, Dufu, Jubu. I don't know what file she's looking for. But over here, we got the USB drive. This is an old ass computer. They got the USB drive. That's what she just inserted. The kids' school info. Why the fuck would the task force info be on the desktop? But then the taxes. And then you got the computer drive, which is, saying you can access everyone's drive on there, but most of the time it's locked and you got to use your own individual password once you get into that computer drive. Then we got the recycling bin. We probably need to go in there. You probably got some. But anyway, she goes into the task force and she's running the program code on it when all she had to do is just drag the whole, because this folder isn't locked. You could have just dragged this over into the USB drive, but that's neither here or there. They made it seem like Effie was hacking into a computer. She just copied the motherfucking file off the desktop. All Effie did was this. All Effie did was take this file right here, drag this file right here. You open this up. This is my personal case file right here on Effie. You see, I got a case file on Effie right here. I keep this on my desktop just in case. Just in case shit get ugly. Got me a case file of Effie right here. You see it? No Effie on my channel. You see it? We got an Effie case file right here waiting. We got a case file right here. All the snitch files from Effie. All the snitch files. What we got?
For a rematch and the re-up you promised me.
We got the case file on Effie. I've been tracing this snitch for the last 5 years. It's been 5 years I've been on her case, and we're finally about to bring her ass down. But we on Effie's story, so we got to rock with it real quick. Yeah, we've been on Effie's case for 5 years now, y'all. 5 years. But they show up to the house, and they start copying the damn task force to the damn computer, or to the thumb drive. Now, the lady is getting suspicious. She's like, man, what the hell? What the hell's going on? Who's back there? Hey, who's back there? And she sends the text message to Kane. Talk about now. This looked like WhatsApp, to be honest with you. This is a generic form of WhatsApp. So they text Kane. And from here, we like, man, what the hell Kane got going on? I'm thinking, when Kane rings the doorbell, what were y'all thinking when Kane rung the doorbell? Because Effie was in the back, nervous as hell. And then we see Brayden going to grab a knife. What was your first thought when Kane run the doorbell? I'm thinking Kane about to come here and act a fool, like knock her ass out or something. Hey, Kendall, facts. No one wore gloves this whole episode. Everyone was just wilding out, doing whatever the hell they wanted to. I'm thinking Brayden's about to go crazy. Kane's about to come in here, like choke her out, cover up her mouth, and Brayden's about to get ugly with it, get silly with it. Who is it? Hello? Who's there? NYPD, Officer Ramirez, badge number 22229. Yeah, there's been a call of an accident here. That was pretty quick. Yeah, I was just in the neighborhood. There's actually been a lot of break-ins around here recently. Are you the one that made the call back there? Effie come out the back after that file is transferred, complete. Brayden got that damn bandage on his head. He think he Nelly. She's like, damn, what's going on? The transfer is complete. I'm trying to see if there's anything else on here. Effie comes up like, oh yeah, we're good. I'm the one that made the call. He's like, all right, cool. So the lady's like, man, what the hell's happening? And then he tells Brayden, he said, Caucasian male? Caucasian male, come with me. Man, he'll never let Brayden just chill, man. Brayden got this damn bandage on the top of his head. She couldn't tell that wasn't real blood. Caucasian male, come with me. So Officer Ramirez comes and get Effie and Brayden about this jam. I was thinking they about to go in here and lay something down. He has said, I definitely did expect Kane to come dressed like a cop, claiming to be Ramirez, no cop car. Hey, facts, he just walked up to the house, la-di-dee, la-di-da. It's not like they called and gave a address. Hey, we're at 5339 West Roland Street. Hey, no, it was an accident down the road. Accidentally stole my car and ran off. Hey, Brayden had that knife. That's what I wanted to see, though. That's what I was thinking, that this was going to be what gets it cracking. Now, since she's married to a cop, I'm sure she looked at that badge like 22229 Ramirez. I don't know if any of this is gonna come back on him, but Effie, shit, she got what she came here for. And from there, the last time we see Effie is at the house. So she goes over and talks to Kane, which, well, we see actually twice on here. She comes and talks to Kane and gives him the information that she got off the file. Now, on this file, there was some photos. And you know, if anybody has them, it'll be me. Now, I couldn't make out his. Let me see. Yeah, I couldn't get his. It was a little blurry. But we did get Felicia Lewis's information. Felicia Lewis, active, tax number 9252225. Shield number is 4203. She's a detective. Drug enforcement, total complaints. I didn't get to see that. Substinated, didn't get to see that. Okay, here we go. Complaint A39192814. Incident. Damn, 10 years ago, December 15th, she had an incident, abuse of authority. 6 months later, it looks like excessive force. 3 months after, damn, this was a fucking reckless motherfucker. So December 15th is the first incident. 6 months later, June 22nd is the second. The third incident was 3 months after that, September 21st. Then there was a hiatus. They probably put her on admin duty for 3 years, because then the next incident was October 27th, 2018. And then I can't see the rest. But we find out that Felicia is on the task force. So this right here just causes all kinds of triggers in Kane's head. He's like, wait a minute. Oh, maternity leave? Hey, how old y'all think the son is? Damn, he got some complaints too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got at least 5 complaints on his. So that was 2018. Tariq is the class of 23. So we're in 2023 right now. So that was what, about 5 years ago? 4 years ago? 4 or 5 years? All right, cool. That works about that. The math is math. And all right, Power, y'all got one correct. So now I'm not Tariq. Kane knows that Felicia's part of the task force, and that's why he ends up calling. But we ain't on that part of the story. We just don't Effie. So Effie's like, all right, cool. She didn't gain back Kane's trust. So what did she say? I could stay the night if you want me to. I had never had anyone look out for me like this. Kane is like, let me go talk to Noma first. But yeah, you can go ahead and stay because we know no matter what situation is going on, your life could be on the line. What is the only thing niggas is really thinking about? Getting some cutty. This nigga just found out that the woman that stomped out his sister and unalive his unborn devil nephew is part of this task force, which his mama and sister and brother are all tied up in with Don Carter. So Effie talking about, I could stay the night with you because at this point she's like, listen, the only person that can protect Effie is Kane because Kane is actually going back to Noma and like, hey, you need to look out for Effie, man. You need to cut Effie some slack. What's going on, Miss Renee? And the last thing we see from Effie is she's at the house. She's texting Kane talking about, are you on your way home? Like, just chill at the house. Like, why are you worried? Unless you want me to like bring home some food or something, don't ask me how it go. We are doing illicit activities. Everyone is just on the phone texting each other. Hey, how'd that body go? I heard you handled some business today. Are you coming home after you catch a body? Hey, when you go talk to the biggest drug dealer in the streets, are you coming home right after? How did the drug exchange go? Did the meeting between you and your mom about the dead body of the cop on the task force, did it go through? Was it successful? Like, why are they on their phone doing all this texting? They already got caught up with the goddamn all crap, no frap. They got caught up with goddamn what was the other dumb shit they had on the computer where you had to use the app and go up on the roof? I don't even remember that. Course correct. Like, stay off the phone. If you go back, listen, there was a line back in the day. What movie is this from? Stay off the rover. Stay off the rover. Don't use any electronics. Wait for this nigga Kane to come back. He told you he's coming back. Kane, are you coming back? And then the last thing we see is a phone call from mom. Dun dun dun. Who the hell is mom? All right. I need to put that on the soundboard, actually. That's what we need to do, put that on the soundboard. But that's Effie's story right there. That's Effie's story right there. This right here is what I'm talking about. What the hell is this? Verify that.
Stay off of the road.
Stay off of the rover. Denzel told Jake that. He told Jake that in training day, man. Stay off the rover. You don't never use the phone. Now, who do we believe is Effie's mama, though? And there better not be no spinoff of Effie goddamn going to California, her and her mama riding off into the sunset. You know what I mean? Look at DJ. What up, DJ? Stay off the rover. I want to know who Effie's mama is. And does Effie mama look like her? Cause I want to know that she get it from her mama. You feel me? All right, there we go. That's Effie's story. For some reason, I think that Effie is gonna be the one. Like when all of this is said and done, Effie's gonna be the one to escape like up under the radar. You know what I mean? I think Effie's gonna be the one to make it about all of this. Like they start arresting people, Effie gets up out of here. Kane got like a little bit of money for her waiting, and then she just takes it and runs off. Her and her mama. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. We're seeing less and less of Effie, but I think that's them showing that Effie is slowly stepping away from the game. Now she got a foot in there, but she's really just I'm getting up out of there. Janet is Effie's mom? No, I don't know about that. Yeah, there you go. Effie would be like Jada and set it off. Remember, she was on the bus looking and the cops seen her, but it's like, all right, just let her go. What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Oh no, don't you wanna be more than friends? Hold Effie tight and don't let go. Don't let go. Yeah, that might be Effie. Effie might be like Jada. She might get up out of here. She give Tariq a call. Tariq, I'll always love you. And then that's the end of that. That's the end of that. But yeah, that's a good character because what was Jada? I don't even remember what Jada's name on there, but y'all remember Jada? What was Jada?
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Effie has been in the bind since we first met Effie.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Yeah, that might be Effie's character. She messing with Kane. She messing with Treek. She messing with whoever got that bag. Oh, I need my tuition paid for.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I need to take some of the money off of the top, Tariq, because I got a number in mind.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I need to get the money for this interview so I can go to Stanford.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Yeah, that's exactly who Effie is. Stony, yeah.